Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today. So big day, Alphabet is back and back big time. They had a big event today, some great new additions to the whole ecosystem, whether it's cloud or workspace or now a new thing called Market Suite. We're going to talk about that in this video. Basically, they joined the AI game yet again. Joined. They've been investing in AI. They've been a big AI contributor for years and years. But since Microsoft, OpenAI, we have ChatGPT, Bing, etc., that was all the hype or all the announcement that we had and all the improvements in the last couple of weeks and months. Everybody was waiting for Alphabet, Google. Of course, they had that BART event, which again was a flop, the $100 billion flop, let's say. We've talked about that on this channel. I said this is a big opportunity, an opportunity of a lifetime, actually. Of course, the stock itself, since then, hasn't really moved much. But still, now with this announcement, is the narrative going to change? Like I said, it's always very, very noisy near the bottom. We've seen this with Netflix, with Meta, with Tesla, with a lot of other companies as well. Could the same story be said here with regards to Alphabet? I think so. And I also think that 2023 we will see Google Cloud go from red to black. What do I mean with that? If we look at their last quarterly earnings, you can see that the Google Cloud segment, yes, revenue-wise, it has increased year over year pretty nicely. But if you look at operating income, still unprofitable, although much better than the same quarter last year. And so I do predict that 2023, you might see the Google Cloud segment of the business turn a profit. And I think this is also going to change the whole narrative. Don't forget, Azure, AWS, still the biggest players out there, 1 and 2 actually. Google Cloud still pretty small, but growing very fast, but still unprofitable. If that changes this year, this again adds to the narrative of, a comeback story here. Now, of course, this video will focus heavily on what they're announcing or what they have announced today or yesterday, depends on when you're watching this video. So we're going to jump into that. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, would really appreciate that. And if you want to support me even further, do check out the links down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. So first things first, here we have the next generation of AI for developers and a Google Workspace. So they say your developers and businesses can now try new APIs and products that make it easy, safe, and scalable to start building with Google's best AI models through Google Cloud and a new prototyping environment called Maker Suite. I think I said Marker Suite before, Maker Suite. And in Google Workspace, we're introducing new features that help people harness the power of generative AI to create, connect, and collaborate. You'll see a lot of things pop up on the screen because, well, I think you're getting bored of seeing my face, so enjoy. So they're saying here they're introducing the Palm API, Palm Pathways language model, an easy and safe way to build on top of best language models. The API also comes with an intuitive tool called Maker Suite, which lets you quickly prototype ideas and over time will have features for prompt engineering, synthetic data generation, and custom model tuning, all supported by robust safety tools. And now with regards to the generative AI and its capabilities that you get with Google Cloud. So first up, we have generative AI support in Vertex AI. So developers and businesses already use Google Cloud's Vertex AI platform to build and deploy machine learning models and AI applications at scale. We are now providing the foundation models initially for generating text and images and over time with audio and video. Google Cloud customers will have the ability to discover models, create and modify prompts, fine-tune them with their own data, and deploy applications that use these powerful new technologies. And then the next one is Generative AI App Builder. Well, the name says it already. So businesses and governments also want to build their own AI-powered chat interfaces and digital assistants. To enable this, we're introducing Generative AI App Builder, which connects conversational AI flows with out-of-the-box search experiences and foundation models, helping companies build generative AI applications in minutes or hours instead of weeks and months. Again, this whole AI revolution will help you stop wasting time, not just in building apps or data sets or whatever, but also in the medical field, for example, which we're going to touch on later on. And then obviously Workspace. So more than 3 billion people already benefit from AI-powered features in Google Workspace, whether it's Smart Compose in Gmail or auto-generate summaries in Google Docs. Now, they're excited to take the next step and bring a limited set of trusted testers a new set of features that makes the process of writing even easier. In Gmail and Google Docs, you can simply type in a topic you'd like to write about and a draft will be instantly generated for you. So if you're a manager onboarding a new employee, Workspace saves you the time and effort involved in writing that first welcome email. From there, you can elaborate upon or abbreviate the message or just adjust the tone to be more playful or professional, all in just a few clicks. We'll be rolling out these new experiences for testers in the coming weeks. So again, it's about you doing more, faster, maybe helping you be a bit more creative as well. At the end of the day, it's all about more output, less time wasted, so your productivity is going to go up. And then, of course, we have to talk about the medical field. So their update here when it comes to AI research in the health space. So they shared some updates on their medical LLM research in ways AI can improve maternal care, cancer treatment, and tuberculosis screening. Now, of course, I'll share the links down in the description below. But basically, to summarize this, in healthcare, there is an enormous potential for AI to augment diagnostics and treatment planning processes, especially through partnership to help bring high quality care to communities that need most. For example, I do think they talk about tuberculosis here in sub-Saharan Africa. So I think they're having some partnerships there. Then when it comes to, I believe, CT scans here, so they say here, planned for radiotherapy. So the common cancer treatment used to treat more than half of cancer in the United States, the most labor-intensive step in the planning process is a technique called contouring. I'll try and pull up a picture on the screen so you know what I'm talking about, where clinicians draw lines on CT scans to separate areas of cancer from nearby healthy tissues that can be damaged by radiation during treatment. This process can take up to 7 hours for a single patient. So here again, you can see basically the same pattern, helping humans do things maybe faster, not faster and with fewer better results, right? Because that's not what we want. Having the same good results, but if you can do it faster, you can treat more and more people. And that's how you save lives. That's how, let's say, you revolutionize the whole healthcare system as well. Now, of course, there's still the trust issue. So they do say here that last year they built MedPalm, a version of Palm tuned for the medical domain. So MedPalm was the first to obtain a passing score of over 60% on US medical license style questions. Then their second iteration, MedPalm 2, consistently performed at expert doctor level on medical exam questions, scoring 85%. This is an 18% improvement from MedPalm's previous performance and far surpasses similar AI models. We know that ChatGPT also passed the bar exam, medical exam, and some other exams as well. Again, I don't think it will be so difficult for AI and these models to pass exams that you and I, mere humans, can pass. And last thing, when it comes to pathway language models, so Palm, they say here in Palm, scaling language modeling with pathways, we introduce the pathway language model, a 540 billion parameter dense decoder only transformer model trained with the pathway system, which enabled us to efficiently train a single model across multiple TPU v4 pods. I'm not going to get into all of that, don't worry. We evaluated Palm on hundreds of language understanding and generation tasks and found that it achieves state-of-the-art few-shot performance across most tasks by significant margins in many cases. And I do want to show you one last thing here with regards to its understanding of language. So Palm demonstrates impressive natural language understanding and generation capabilities on several big bench tasks. For example, the model can distinguish cause and effect, understand the conceptual combination in appropriate context, and even guess the movie from an emoji, as you can see on the screen. I think it's pretty impressive what it can do right now. Of course, before showing you 1 + 1 = 2, is cool, it's fine. But the moment it starts to understand what we humans actually think or want the machine to know what we think, that's when things get interesting. I mean, the fact that it could guess the movie just by looking at the emojis tells you already how well trained it is. And lastly, the graph. So right now we are sitting just under the 50-day moving average, just over the 20-day moving average, still far away from the 200-day moving average, but MACD still bullish, RSI still okay there. As you can see, the red line was respected, which was my so-called support. The last couple of weeks, this is the weekly chart, of course. The last couple of weeks, we've stayed around that area if we were close to $90. So I'm pretty comfortable saying that $90, $89 is a nice little support area. Now, of course, with the good news, well, the crisis aversion of SVB, etc., plus CPI report came in line, then some rumors of rate hikes pausing or maybe even cutting. Of course, I do expect it to be another great green candle here this week. Maybe the following week we could follow up with another good green candle and make our way back up to around that 200-day moving average. And so that will be it for this video. Of course, I'm very excited. I use Google Services, Google Workspace a lot, Google Sheets, Google Docs. I think it's great for collaborative work. And of course, now that you can integrate or will be able to integrate LLMs, AIs, whatever, making your work way better, simpler, faster, making you more productive, I think this is going to attract a lot of users. Whoever is not using it right now is probably going to use it in the future, and whoever is using it right now will probably use it even more today. And of course, Google Docs, Sheets, the whole suite there is a direct competitor to Office 365. To me, Office 365, the fact that two people cannot work simultaneously on the same doc making edits just like with Google Docs and Google Sheets, to me, it's a big flaw. I know there are some ways, but still, it's not as good as Google's product. And now you might say, how will the company make money on this? Well, we've talked about the fact that since Google's BART, let's say, right, it is built on top of Google Cloud. So of course, it is costing them money every time you use it. But now that people can use and build apps, programs, whatever, thanks to all of the announcements that they made today, they will obviously become new clients of Google Cloud. And so Google Cloud will continue to grow and grow. And then profitability of the business will become a real thing, a material thing. Will take some time, but I think that's already a good start right now. Overall, pretty positive day for Google, not like the last announcement that they made. I think this should be a narrative changer. Of course, do share your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think about this? Bullish? No mind change right now? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I see you all in the next one. Bye bye.